I don't even know if this is legal. I am back in the jungle. I want to go and try to find a place with a nice background to talk about a specific topic that I wanted to talk about for the last 3 days, I think. But I want to have water behind. I think that it's way too windy at the lighthouse. The small beach may be a good option. Anyway, so the topic that I want to talk about is why vlogging. Like, why am I doing this? But for that I have to find a nice place with a nice background. And there's actually a funny story why there was no vlog yesterday. Actually, not funny. You know what? There's actually a place that I've been to yesterday, and if I'm lucky enough and it's not too windy, I can sit down there and talk about. Okay, I think this may be a good place, wouldn't it? So this was the place that I came to yesterday, and now let me just tell you the so funny, not so funny story about yesterday and why there was no vlog. Now there is actually quite a little bit of wind, but like you can hear me, don't you? Okay, so before I start talking about why vlogging, I want to say a couple of words about why there was no vlog yesterday. So yesterday I came to the city at about, I don't remember what time it was. So I came to the city and I was like, okay, I want to find a nice place with a nice background like this one and start talking about why vlogging, you know? And instead of just finding a place and just sitting down and talking to the camera, I've been wandering around the city for at least 2 fucking hours, 2 solid hours, to try to find a nice place with a nice background so I could talk about what I wanted to talk about. First went to the lighthouse, then I went to the small beach. Then I came here, but all the places were like, it was so much wind that I couldn't just sit down and talk to the camera because you would always hear that wind noise that it's so fucking annoying. After those 2 amazing fucking hours of just wandering around and trying to find a place, I was like, you know what, I just give up because I got so angry at myself that I couldn't find a place. Instead of just having a bad vlog, you know, where just to have something to upload, I decided to not like put anything up because I was so angry the whole day. And when I got home at 4 p.m. I think it was, my head started to like hurt as fuck. It still does now a little bit though, but yesterday I've got sick too, like a little bit, and so it was like one of these days where it was a bad day. And the topic of yesterday and the topic of today too is why vlogging. You know, why do we that do this also call for vloggers, which to be honest I'm a little bit unsure if I can call myself that just yet. So why do we bother to film our days and our lives, you know, talking into a camera every single day? Now the first reason is that it is fun. You know, you may encounter and you will for sure encounter some like bad days where you feel uninspired at all and unmotivated to put up the camera and all that. But some days you would like, just like today is for me, like I love talking to that camera, which didn't happen yesterday because I was so frustrated and all that, you know. So you will sometimes encounter like very bad days, you know. But you see, the beauty of vlogging is that we can see what other people across the globe are up to, you know, people that we're most likely never going to meet. Now, you see, my vlogs are from like 6 to 7 minutes long every single day, and sometimes a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more, you know. There's never like... There are some people that actually told me that, you know, everything you do every day is film yourself for like 6 minutes and then you upload it to YouTube and then your day is done, you know. And that is not the case at all. You see, every single day when I get home and I like import the footage to the PC, I always end up looking through at least 70 videos every single day, which by the help of cutting and editing softwares and all that, I come to like the final result, which is like either 5, 6, 7, 13 minutes was like a couple of days ago. You know, when I used to watch vloggers, I used to say that, okay, that's easy, you know, I can do that. And everybody can do that. Everybody can buy a camera and talk into it, you know, or you can talk into your cell phone. But the thing is that it's not that easy as it seems, you know. You have to film the day, you have to go home, you have to import the footage, you have to look at the good and bad footage, you know, and then you have to cut them and put them together and have titles and all that, which takes a lot of time, especially when you have a lot of ideas inside your head, you know, when it comes to editing and you just don't know which one to choose. The sun looks like it's gonna come up. But this is something that we that choose to do this have to assume, you know. We choose to assume that because yes, if you have like a specific topic like I have today, it's not the whole whole thing that it's going to be. If you have something that you want to talk about, for in this case is why vlogging, then yes, you can talk for like 6, 7, 10 minutes into the camera, look over the footage again to see if there's any, fails and whatever you want to cut out of it, and then you just post it. It doesn't take that much time. But when you film your whole day, what you're up to every single day, then it is indeed it is hard. It's not easy at all. And as every single big vlogger says, and now that I'm doing this myself, I can say it too, that in the beginning vlogging is so fun and you have so much fun, filming and editing and all that. But after a while, it starts to become like this big, like, I don't know, it's like a child, you always have to take care of it. You always have to force yourself to put up the camera and start talking into it or filming whatever the heck you want to film, Now, this is my 60-second vlog, and as I said in the beginning, I don't really know if I can already call myself a vlogger or even a YouTuber, even though I have more than 100 videos on my channel. It takes time. It takes time to, everything that is great takes time, If you want to become a professional football player, it takes lots of time. If you want to become, I don't know, if you want to become a vlogger, it takes a lot of time, and that's the reason why I said that I don't think that I'm qualified enough to be called a vlogger just yet. So that was, you know what? I'm actually surprised that there is no wind, because if I were to be at the lighthouse, which is there, it is. If I were to be there, it would be fucking windy. Now it's like I'm like literally 2 meters from the water, and it's not windy. What is it with those clouds? Holy shit. I don't know how good or bad of an idea this is, but I'm going to the lighthouse because I mean those clouds are not promising at fucking all. But the wind is not blowing, and there are so rare occasions when the weather is like this and there's no wind and you can actually go and drink coffee or film or do whatever the heck you want there. So lighthouse, here I come. I was just there and I want to go there, but I saw this island right there. I sometimes wish I never got these bad ideas, but should I go for it? Fuck it, let's go for it. I left my bike over there. I successfully got over the fence because there is a fence. I don't know if it is for humans or if it is for the sheep that are around here. I don't even know if this is legal, but I want to get on that island. Houston, we have a problem. Okay, I'm almost there. Have to be so careful here because it's so slippery. I did it! That's the only path that I can take. Now, to be honest, I wouldn't really be surprised if I would see the Coast Guard. I will most likely regret this, but I'm going back this way. Nice little island. Now I'm going to the lighthouse. It's windy!